Hi everybody, let's do a bar workout. Bring your hands to your hips or to your waist. Put on any music you like and start to lift the knees up and up. Just trying to warm up here a little bit. We're not going to do a lot of lifts. Keep those knees right in front of your hip, right in line with your hip. Okay, not too high, not like this. We don't want to get into our hip flexors. Arms to that goalpost position, add a press, up and up. Relax those shoulders. Belly pulls in. Add a little twist here, twist just 10 more. We're gonna come onto the ground, plank series. First you get a little stretch there. Inhale, exhale. Last two, and last one. Step to the back of a mat if you're using one. Just leaving a space to fold into a plank here. Forward fold, head heavy, belly into spine, and walk your hands out into your plank position. Shoulders right over wrists, legs are straight. Okay, so nothing like this, nothing like this, okay? Nothing like this. If you're in any of those positions, drop your knees, pull your heels to your seat, and focus on using your core to hold you up. I can still shake even when my knees are on the ground. And if you're on your knees, roll onto the fleshy part of your thigh. Option right toes off the ground, circle in. And if that's too much, hold here. Always have the option to take a plank at the wall, just like that. Okay, if you take that option, you can lift your leg. Join that challenge option, switch legs. Shoulders are over your wrists in whatever position you've chosen on the ground. 10 more counts, child's pose. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, straight leg for 3, 2, take that child's pose. Palms face the ceiling, thumbs pull down toward the mat. Inhale, exhale. Roll on up, push-up position. Hands wider than your shoulders, fingers turn slightly inward. Now pull your heels to your seat, squeeze your glutes, tuck your hips under, down for 3, up for 1. Go low, down, 2, 3, big up, down, 2, 3, big up. Keep going. So I like to do these on my knees. I like to do all pushes on my knees, but I like to do these pushes on my knees because getting down to that 3 count low level, really shoot to get really low to work into your chest muscles, okay? And then push up with energy as you explode out of the movement. Few more here. You're gonna come into a quick child's pose. We're gonna flip to our backs, we're gonna grab our weights, and we're gonna do some chest work lying down today, okay? Just to mix it up a little bit, and we'll skip our chest presses in a standing position. Last one here, and flip on over onto your backs. Grab heavier weights if you have them, or no weights at all. Lie down, feet are hip distance apart and parallel. Option, legs in tabletop. Now lift those arms up, bend your elbows out to the side like you're hugging a big beach ball. Elbows down in 2 counts, down for 2. Big up. And down. Now if your back is popping off the mat, you want to plant your feet down. Now if you still want that challenge, you can lift one leg into tabletop. Okay, so if you're feeling like, well, I still want the challenge, but I can't do both legs in tabletop, do one leg in tabletop. You can also do no legs at all in tabletop. We're working on our chest right now, so think of right where your armpit is. Okay, that's what we're working. So when you wear a tank top, that line looks really nice. Feel the weight's heavy. Elbows have that soft bend in them. Feel the weight come into that muscle, and then put your mind into that muscle as you press up. So don't press up with your forearms, your biceps, press up with your chest muscles. Okay? Inhale, exhale. Last one, hold it halfway down, little pulses, up with your chest, up and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Roll on up. Arms extend out in front of you. Curl in and out. In and out. Seated bicep curls. Elbows in line with your shoulders. If that's too much, drop your elbows down. Just like that. Option legs straight. Sit up super straight here, okay? So I'm gonna show you, with our spine, we're not doing this, okay? We're not doing this. Super, super straight, almost like you're resting against a wall. If you have a mirror, you can take a look at your back. It should look straight. Press your chest forward, pull your shoulder blades back. Hold it halfway, pulse, up, 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 and up. Tiny little pulses. If the straight legs is too hard to sit up straight, cross your legs. That'll help support your seated spine a little more. 10 more counts, 9, 8, 7, 6. Just move your bicep for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Keep those heavy weights if you can. Lift them up, bend your arms in half. Tricep position, squeeze your weights together. Little pulse up, 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 and up. Tiny little pulses. At your halfway point, shift those elbows back. Okay, they're in your peripheral vision. You can see your elbows. That means you're too far forward like this. Shift them back. And then I don't want your elbows splayed out to the sides. Pull your elbows in tight like you're framing your face, like it's a little picture frame. I know these are super heavy in your triceps. We're not even gonna do full range. Some of you might be holding 10 pounds. That's what I'm holding right now. A lot of work for our tricep. Now try and not puff out your chest. Pull your belly into your spine. Pull your shoulder blades back. Shift that work back into your tricep. 10 more counts. Here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Belly in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Drop those weights down. Reach for light weights. Come to standing, arms T position. Little circles back. Little circle. Circle. Tiny little circles here. Soft bend in those knees. Shoulder blades are pulled back. Now take a look at your feet. Make sure there's a fist distance between your toes. Okay, that's what a fist distance means. That's how wide your hips are. Some people step super wide like this. I promise your hips are not that wide. Hips distance apart. Pulse up, here, up, and up. Okay, we're working on our shoulders now. Inhaling and exhaling. March those out to a V position in front of you. Just doing little marches. Those are going to come out in a V in front of you. Shoulders are relaxed, pulled away from your ears. All right, so the shoulder set's a little shorter today. I'll just keep pulsing up. We're actually going to do some hammer curls in 2 positions. First position is going to be here, V position, palms face each other, full range hammer curls in and out. All right, so normally we do these down here, right? Okay, sometimes we do these here in that tricep kickback, bicep curl position. Sometimes we're doing something like this, right? Today we're holding it in a V with our wrists in line with our shoulders. That's going to put a little more work into your shoulder. So if you feel like it's a little harder, that makes sense. That's why. Hold your hands all the way in, little pulses in. 10, 9, 8, 7. Relax those shoulders. For 4, back to full range. We go out. Now travel the weights toward each other. Out and in. Out and in. Keep going. Stop your wrist right in front of your shoulder. Out and in. Soft bend in those knees. Belly in. Do not do this. Do not do this. Don't stick out your butt. Don't puff out your chest. Like you're standing against a wall. 4 more counts. That's 4. 3. 2. Hold it in on 1. Little squeezes in. 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 Tiny little squeezes just like this. Belly in. Shoulder blades pulled back for 10, 9, 8, 7. Arms go straight. Little circles in 3, 2, arms straight, little circles in. Almost done. Relax those shoulders. Inhale, exhale. 10 more counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Goal post position, little punches up. Almost done. And up, and up. Any injuries, stay here. Otherwise, work on your rotator cuff. Down, and up, and down, and up. Shoulders are relaxed. Belly's pulled in for 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it down on weights to chest, elbows down, up. We're gonna finish where we started. T position. Little circles back this time to finish. Here we go, it's circle. Circle, maybe fingertips off the weights. 10 more and you're done here. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're gonna work on our back next. We're gonna hinge forward like you're holding a big beach ball. 3, 2, and 1. Hinge forward, big beach ball, elbows up for 2, and down for 2. Very similar to what we did on the mat for our chest, right? Working the other side of our body, the back there. So up, squeeze, lower down, like you're moving through molasses. Here we go, up, big squeeze, down, slow, up, squeeze, down, up, down. 4 more here, 4. You're gonna hold it up on 1, little squeezes to finish, in 3. Again, like you're moving through peanut butter. Create resistance. You got to create it. Don't use gravity. Hold it up on your next one. Little squeezes back for 10, 9, 8. We'll work into our tricep next in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Soft bend in those knees and release. Bring the weights onto your back. Hinge forward. Pull your shoulder blades back. Your back should look like a ski slope, not a hill. Ski slope. Arms extend behind you. Little circles in. Circle, circle. Don't let your wrists do this. See how my wrists breaking? Wrists are nice and strong. Circle, circle, Inhale, exhale, breathe. Weight is in the balls of your feet. Switch directions, circle. Circle. Inhale, exhale. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You got this. Pulse up to finish, up. Shoulder blades pull back, belly in, up and up. Wrists are strong. If your weights have dropped here, jack them up. Use some momentum, get them higher than your hips. If your elbows are bent like this, straighten them out. You can't do those things. Take those weights, drop them down, come to the right form with no weights. Last 20, up and up. Weight is in the balls of your feet. You can pop those heels up and up and up and up. Shoulder blades back. Last 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come to standing. Roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. And then bring your right arm across your chest. Pull and roll your right shoulder down. Level out your shoulders, almost like you're trying to balance a ruler on your shoulders. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe out. Right arm up. Tricep stretch. Gentle tug. Soft bend of your knees. Hinge to the left. Look under your bicep. Grow taller even though you're falling to the side. Switch sides. Left arm across your chest. Pull and roll. Relax that shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Left arm tricep stretch. Gentle tug, soft bend of those knees. Hinge to the right, look under your bicep. Grow taller as you fall to the side. Feet wide, fingertips behind your back. Interlace those fingers. Press your palms together today. Feel that open up your chest. Inhale, exhale. Release your palms. Lift those thumbs up. Bend your knees. Hinge forward. Forward fold here. Fingertips toward the screen. 1 more inch. Release them to the ground. Side to side, left to right. You put your weights in your way. Just pop them off to the side. We're done with weights. Inhale, exhale. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Everything heavy. Roll up slowly. 8 counts. Here we go. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're done with arms and warm up. We're going to head to thighs next. If you have a ball, you're welcome to grab a ball, place it between your thighs, not your crotch, not your knees. If you don't have a ball, you don't need one at all. Feet are hip distance apart and parallel. Outside hand, hip or waist, come high into the balls of your feet. Bend your knees. Pull your shoulder blades back. Inhale, exhale. Hold to start. Just hold. So we're going to hold while you get the right position, okay? So the right position, double check those feet. Fist distance between them. Double check that heel light. High heels, not low heels, okay? If you have any injuries, you can drop low, but otherwise you have high heels. Do you have a bend in your knees that feels challenging? 10 more counts to hold. 8, 7, for 5, 4, 3, down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, and up for 2. This is our full range position today. You're lucky we're starting with it, right? When you feel freshest. And up for 2, shoulders over hips, down for 2, and up for 2, just 4 more here, down for 2, and up. Not too high, right? To your depth, only a little bit higher. Last 2 here, down and up. Last 1, hold it on the down, hold it here. Static, hold again. Shoulders over hips, just breathe. Are you shaking? My legs are shaking. Get here. Pulse down and down, down and down. Let's check that form again, okay? Your heels are high, right? Your shoulders are over hips. You're not leaning forward like this. Okay, you're not leaning back like this, okay? The support that you have, you're not holding on to for dear life. Your hand is relaxed, your knuckles aren't turning white. Your hand that's on your hip or your waist is also relaxed, okay? If you're facing a bar, you're facing a support, also fine. Both hands should feel really relaxed here. Inhale, exhale, last 20, you could bring your arm out in front. If that hurts your shoulder in any way, bring your hand back down to your hip or to your waist. Inhale, exhale, 10 counts, 10, 9. If you use that ball, you might feel a little work in those inner thighs. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Lower those heels. And then bring your heels together, toes apart into a wide V, like a really, really big triangle. Come high into the balls of your feet. And then bring those heels together like there's a playing card between them, okay? Hold on to that playing card. Shoulder blades are pulled back. Remember that push-ups that we did? We're going to do that again. So we're going to bend our knees in 3 and up in 1. It's down, 2, 3, big up. Down, 2, 3, keep going. So you're traveling down, And as you travel down, you think you're moving right down a wall, okay? Now in this case, you can use the bar to hold on to it for a little more support, your chair, whatever. As long as it doesn't wobble, use it to help you get really low in this position. We're only doing a few more. So where's your basement level? Can you get there? And it's a big up. You can straighten your legs all the way. So I want you to know you're gonna get that relief with those straight legs. So be really brave as you choose your lowest position. You got 2 more. Shoulders are over hips. Inhale, exhale. Hold at your halfway point, static hold. These holds are really hard, right? They force you to kind of not have any movement. Just focus on your form. Belly in, shoulder blades back. Those tiny little micro movements are sharp and help put all the work back into your thighs. Inhale, exhale, pulse to finish. Pulse, pulse. Again, heels are pressed together. Knees are wide out to the side. Toes are turned out. Heels are not dropping low. Keep them high, okay? If they come high and separate, walk your feet closer from their highest point. Relax that grip on the support now, okay? Arm comes out in front. Yeah, that means you're almost done. Inhale, exhale. Try and keep that elbow wide instead of letting it sink down like this, so it's a wide open elbow. Shoulders are relaxed. Last 20, pulse and pulse. Inhale, exhale. Breathe. You can do this. Breathe and breathe. Last 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out. Turn to face your support. Bring your left forearm to your support. Right hand out to the side. Extend your right toes on the floor. Bend them in half flexion. If you can open your hip or close your hip. Left knee bends. We go down for 2. Left knee up for 2. Now you can also bring your right knee down and right knee up. And down for 2. And up for 2. And down for 2. And up for 2. Don't straighten at the top. And up for 2. If that's too much, just bend for 2. And up for 2. 2 more. Down for 2. And up for 2. Last one. You know what's coming, right? Static hold, just hold. And hold. And hold. And hold. 10 counts, then you pulse. In 8, 7, 6. Press into your right hand. Activate those right obliques. Pulse 30 to finish. Pulse. Pulse. Shoulders are right. Shoulders are square, so are your hips. Left hip over left heel. Option releve. Last 15. Pulse. Right heel pulse toward your seat. You can add a little press up, down, up, down, up. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. Left leg up. You can open your hip, doesn't matter. Down for 2, up for 2, down for 2, and up for 2, and down for 2, and up for 2. All right, we're working the leg that is touching the ground right now. By bringing your other leg up, you're putting all the work into your standing leg. That leg is going to feel it more than your other leg. Now, if you want to add a little glute work, you can totally do that. But if it takes away from the quad work you're doing with your right leg, it's not worth doing it. Just hold with your left leg up. A few more here, then we're going to hold in that position. You always have that option to go and releve, even for just a few counts. Inhaling and exhaling. Hold in your static position. Just hold with a bent knee. Now, if you can, press into your left hand at a wide angle. So a 90-degree angle into your support. If your support's not that big, if it's a tiny little chair, you can just bring both forearms to the bar, to the chair, just like that. You're just leaning into it a little bit. Okay? If someone were to take it away from you, you'd fall. You are leaning into it. Pulse down to finish. Pulse and pulse. Last 30, releve option there. And pulse. Pulse and pulse. Pulse. You can add the little press up, press up. Press up with your left toes up and up. Up as you pulse down, up and up. Inhale, exhale. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Stay facing your support. Grab onto your right foot. Bend your left knee, tuck your hips under. Taking a quad stretch for the front of your right quad. Scoop your hips under. Make sure your left knee's bent. And then switch sides. Bend your right knee, tuck your hips under. Step down to the mat. Left foot forward, right foot back. Come into a low lunge. This back leg, wide angle at that knee. This leg, left knee right over your left heel. Press your right hip forward.
Take a quad stretch, uncurl your toes, low lunge, or drop your leg, reach for it with your left hand, and square your shoulders, coming into a stretch. Pulling your heel to your seat, squaring your shoulders. If you're in the lunge, stick straight leg. If you're holding onto your foot, pull it closer toward you. Switch legs. Right knee over right heel. Left knee scooched back. Inhale, exhale. Take that quad stretch, uncurl those toes, low lunge. Maybe you're holding onto your foot. Right shoulder down, pull onto your heel, roll onto the fleshy part of your left thigh. Everyone's right knee's over their right heel. Push a position, 20 singles. We go down, press up, down, and up. Heels toward your seat or pop onto the balls of your feet. If you'd like to take these at the wall, take them at the wall. We're doing a child's pose. You're gonna get to relax everything in 10. Shoulders are relaxed, 9. Press the ground away from you with energy with every single one of your fingertips. So avoid letting thumbs come off the ground, pinkies come off the ground. Press into every single one of your fingers. And for these last 5, pull your elbows in a little tight to your waist so they're not going out to the side. For 3, press up. And 2, press up. And take that child's pose. Palms face the ceiling, thumbs pull down toward the mat. Inhale, exhale. Breathe out. And then you're gonna roll on up. You're gonna bring those knees together, and then you're gonna come onto all fours, lifting your right heel into your seat. You're going to extend and bend. We're gonna do some hamstring curls here, okay? Then we're gonna open our hip out and do a little side seat work here, okay? Then we're gonna come to standing, and we're gonna finish fold over, okay? So we're gonna do all 3 parts of your seat today. Super hard set, because we're doing all 3 parts. Just commit to what you're doing now, which is working on your hamstrings at the back of your leg. Get that leg completely straight on the extension. So you want your leg completely stick straight as it goes out. And then as it curls in, keep your knee exactly where it was before. Now, if you have any wrist injuries, come down to your forearms just like this. Do this whole set on your forearms. No injuries, stay up here to get a little more shoulder work. Our shoulder set was a little shorter today, okay? So take a little more time to do that. Inhale, exhale, keep breathing. Hamstring should be on fire, right? Hold that leg straight, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. This is gonna blast that hamstring. So I'm not even really bending my knee, I'm just releasing the stretch, stretch, and stretch. Everyone come down to your forearms. So everyone's down here with me, right? Make your hands into fists, keep bending, stretching. Left fist, right elbow. Take that right hand, place it out to the side. Keep stretching, point that toe. 20 more, stretch and stretch. All right, give me a second to get in this position. Left elbow, right underneath your left shoulder. Okay? Your wrist is parallel with your elbow. Okay? Right fingertips out to the side. Point your toe, now let it come higher and shift it behind you. So if you look forward, it's behind your hip. Circle back, circle, circle. Tiny little circles. Hip is open, working to the corner of the seat. Circle, circle. Inhale, exhale. Switch directions, circle, forward, little circles. Now this is getting into your back. Drop your leg and pull your belly in to put it more into your glute, okay? Little circles, circle, same circle every time. Dime sign circle, pulse up here, up, point the toe. Now if you can do this, I want you to go to your high point and pulse up from there. So inch movements, tiny, tiny movements, using your muscle to squeeze, squeeze. This is me using my leg, me using momentum. Even at the highest point, I can move way too much. Make it tiny, use just your muscles. Last 10 counts. You're gonna take a downward dog to come into standing to do fold over on the right side in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward dog. Plant your right foot down, plant your hands down, hike your hips up, pedal out your dog. Right knee, left knee. I remember we did fold over before. This time we're gonna work the leg that's in the air more, but you are gonna feel it in that leg that's on the ground. Same arm position, right toes behind you, pointed toe. Circle in, circle, and circle, all right? Same set we did for the side of our seat, we're doing it here. Option, releve on that standing foot. Super hard option, only take it if you're feeling really stable today and you've been taking a lot of bar classes, okay? Anything wrong with your forearm, anything hurts with your back, you can do this standing straight, or you can do this on the ground. Switch directions. If you're doing it on the ground, it looks like this. Okay? Same Same thing. You're doing it on your hands and knees again. Totally fine to do a whole set of kneeling seat. You can also do it up here. Almost done already, right? We're gonna switch to the other side when we're done with this. You got 40. Up and up. Left hips over your left knee. Okay? Soft bend in your left knee. It's not locked out like this. It's bent a little bit. Now see how my hips open to you? I'm gonna close it, even if that means my leg drops a little bit. Okay? Pull your belly into your spine. Shoulder blades are pulled back. Your gaze should be right in line with your wrist. If your wrist had a line going right to the ground, it would be there. Shoulder blades are pulled back. Squeeze those glutes. Option releve. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. Little circles in. Tiny little circles. Okay, try not to sink into your right hip. Okay, so it's really easy to put all your weight into that right hip. Lift up out of it, shift the weight to the left. Point that left toe. Square your hips and shoulders down to the ground. Ribs included, right? So from your shoulders to your hips, they all face the same direction. They're not opening up or closing in any direction. Switch direction of your circle. Circle, and so you're almost done. We're on the mat the rest of the class. This is the last time you have to be standing, okay? We will do a little stretch at the bar here before we come down to our mat to finish our hamstring stretch. You are gonna also get a stretch, so don't give up here. Focus here. If your hamstring is still feeling it, that's because your leg is super straight. Great job getting a bonus hamstring workout even before we've done our hamstring set. Inhale, exhale. Pulse up to finish up. You always have options to do. Fold over with straighter arms if your support lets you do that, okay? Don't ever lock out your arms completely. Have just a tiny bend just to protect your elbows. Soft bend in your right knee. Now again, if you're feeling this in your right leg more than your left, that's totally fine and normal. Nothing you can do here except just hold this position. Last 20. Up. Try and keep that spine nice and long. Belly pulls in. Releve option here. Pulse up and up. Don't look at your belly button. Look towards something in front of your gaze, okay? Not toward your toes. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Here's your stretch. L shape with your body, hips over your heels. Press your chest down, and then bring your hands down to the ground. Hang here. Bend both knees. Chest is heavy into your thighs, straighten one leg only. Keep that chest heavy. And switch the bend in that knee. So one knee is deeply bent, the other is longer. Come down to your knees. Sit up on the other side, hamstring curls, left leg. In and out. We start big and big. Okay? So you're doing hamstring curls again on the other side. We're just finishing everything up. Okay? We're going to even you out. We're going to do hamstring, corner of our seat, and then you're all done. Okay? That's how fast it's going to go. Inhale and exhale. Good energy here. In and out. Imagine your knee is just stuck somewhere. It's not going to move up or down. Your leg goes all the way straight, like you're crushing something with that heel, like you're killing a bug. All those mosquitoes that have been out. Hold it out. Bend, stretch. Bend, stretch. Shoulders are right over your wrist. Need more support? Come to those forearms. Right hip over right knee. Don't sink into that right side. So easy to kind of sink into it. Pull out of it. Shift that weight to the left. Some of you can probably keep that right fingertip behind your ear. Maybe on your back. Maybe you want to do it out extended. Inhale, exhale. Everyone come down to your forearms with me. Everybody now, yep. We're going to transition, so everyone get here, okay? Right fist, left elbow. Pop onto that arm. Left fingertips come tented. Point that toe. Bend, stretch. 10 more. For 10. 9. It's okay if your hip open. We're going to open it all the way in 6. 5. You got this. Shoulder right over your elbow. For 3, 2, and 1. Now lift your leg up. Shift it back. Look for your toes. They should feel like they're behind you. Circle back, circle, circle. Tiny little circles. Shoulder right over your elbow. See how I shift that, a little shift? You can see that my form wasn't quite right. Okay, right hip over your right knee. Switch direction, circle. Now if you're feeling like you can't do this anymore, the good news is it's almost done. And that's how you should feel at the end of a set. You should feel like I couldn't do this for another minute. And the good news is you have less than a minute to go. That's how you want to feel at the end of everything. You shouldn't feel like, oh, I could do that again. It means you weren't working hard enough during this set. Pulse up and up. You've got this. Up and up. You can see I'm getting tired. I keep shifting my weight back. Keep having to look at the camera and say, up. Pull yourself in. Up and up. Tiny ups. No momentum. Last 20. Up, up. Imperceptible, right? Someone walking by might not even know what I'm doing. 10 counts, wide child's pose in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna take a wide child's pose so your knees come super wide and then sit back. Palms face the ceiling. Hands to the left, seat to the right. Back to center. Hands to the right, seat to the left. Head heavy. Back to center, palms face the ceiling. Slide into a plank position, shoulders over your elbows. Hold here, just breathe and breathe. Last plank in all of class, okay? This is it, we're here for 60 seconds, so just get your perfect form for your plank position. Shoulders are right over your elbows. Wrists and arms make the shape of a number 11. That's good alignment for your shoulders. Pull your belly in, tuck your hips under. Your legs should be stick straight. Inhale, exhale. None of this. None of this. If that's happening, drop your knees, pull your heels to your seat. Use your glutes, scoop your hips under. Inhale, exhale. Option to bend right, and left, or both, or none. Or both knees completely bent. If you take this option, you want to add something, a little hamstring work, right and left, right, left. Last 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. Take that child's pose. Palms face the ceiling, thumbs pull down toward the mat. Last child's pose of class here. Inhale, exhale. Shake it out. And you're all done with 3/4 of class. All you have to do are some abs. So find an ab video, do some abs, or if this is all you've done for the day, awesome work. About a 30-minute workout here. Thanks for watching. Make sure to stretch and please like and share.